Okay, we're gonna go to the next quote here. Again, Jesus brings me, there's two more. Since we are currently in the Port of Miami, we continue to be in the Port of Miami, this is what we got. So basically, they want to replace this section of fencing to new fence. So this is gonna be an easy, like, just by seeing this, I know what it is. It's and 6 foot high, and it's, you know, pretty much I know what the layout of this is. Turn the light a little higher. Okay, that's a little better. Okay, good. So now we're here recording, and we have one for Seaboard Marine in Okeechobee. I can tell by Okeechobee right there. And this is the description and the linear feet. Again, this is enough for me, but really I need more than this. And then the one for junior. So I'm gonna start with the one for junior. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to go to Seaboard. Go to their account. I'm going to see what we have here. So we have Angel, we have contact Emily, and 3 other ones. So that's why I like Zoho, because in their account you can see all their stuff. We have some notes here that we made over the time. We have quotes not converted. See, not converted. Well, we gotta see this. Yeah, I know that this one was not converted. It was an interior model that we didn't get. It there. So that, this. What is this thing? What is this thing? So we did do interior. We did a big job today. Truck entrance. Warehouse fencing. That's weird. And you gotta come from there in order. Oh, this is the one inside. Okay. So pretty much this is the price, $7,000 for 8 feet high, but they're gonna go with 6 feet high. So 90. So that's what I'll do. I'll do 7,000 divided by 90 times 20. New gates. So there's an invoice. I'm gonna go to a quote and clone it. This is a good time to show how a clone is done. So you identify the one that you want to clone. In this case, I want to clone this one because it fills out most of the fields that are mandatory. So now I'm going to edit, and I'll put warehouse 6 foot high. Fence and gates. And gate. Warehouse. Okay. Change the date to today. Eric. So we can see it. Oh, it's Mario. I guess here I got Mario dispatch. Good. Description is. Oh, actually, I did a little screw up. See, I didn't clone it first. I started editing the quote. This is something that could happen that we shouldn't do. So I'm gonna have to cancel because I didn't. Yes, I gotta leave this page. Now here, I have to clone. Now I know it's a clone because it says clone quotes. So now I know that we're getting a quote, not a clone. The other one I left alone, so everything is fine with the other one. So I'm gonna go here with today's date. This is gonna be for Angel because he's the one in that area there. Even though Junior is the one that calls us, but Junior's Angel's guy. So we're gonna edit this to 6 foot high. And gates. Okay, so here we're gonna put, it's 15, but we're gonna put 20 feet of 6 foot high commercial grade chain link fence mounted on concrete floor, because they use that word, core drilled. Okay, that gives it a little sauce with one 6 foot high by 20 foot. Here we go with one. Okay, so now, how do I know that? Because I got the gate here. So I know it goes to Seaboard Junior. I know it goes to, I guess, Eric's. Oh, so this is a lead sheet. This one is more proper than the job card. So this is our old manual intake form, right? So basically, it's, I don't know. Sometimes they get this form, sometimes they get this form. It's just a mess. Gates, bam, that we got good information. I think this was Ivan that filled it out up here, and Jesus filled it out here. So Ivan, props on getting the lead sheet. He was probably the one that filled it out. He got a lead, boom, boom, boom. He wrote it down. So this is important also because this could come from a phone call. It's a lead, right? So the lead, the intake form could also be a little pre-filled out. Like the first page of the input form, of the intake form, should be what the salesperson gets as a lead. You know, like this basic information: your name, your number, where is it, the Port of Miami, the warehouse. Okay, boom, that is part of the lead intake form. So we need to come up with the lead. So no more job cards for lead intakes. Now we know the 20-foot gate because we have 2 posts. Boom, boom. This is one of the most important things for me to know: the layout. We know how many feet are in there, how many gates, the floor condition, and so it's telling me they're gonna be core drilled. So it's removal. I forgot to put removal here, so we also have to put remove and dispose existing fence. Remove and dispose existing fence. Okay. So that one, we're gonna go in the, this is still cheap, 3860. That's still very cheap. The gate's 1,000, 14. Oh, that's fair. Okay. So I do the pricing like depending where the job is, how it's turning out to be, who is in charge, how much I price it out. Also pricing that I gave them before, and things of that sort. So the pricing always varies for every customer, depending where the job is at, the complexity of the job. our time frame, their time frame, everything changed. Because so for example, if they need this tomorrow, and they're like, Eric, I just need it tomorrow. I could put higher, but they haven't told me that, so I can't make that determination. So this price for this, it is everything has gotten so expensive you don't even know anymore. So creating a price list with what we currently have would be a great, and I have something started in my bid afterburner project that I have going on. I have some pricing in there, so pricing for this would be ideal. There are softwares that do it, but I mean, we just need speed, something that we need speed. So in a perfect world, if this description was 100% and this was filled out perfectly, right? And I had pictures and everything, and just have to put the number here. That's speed, right? So once we have everything ready, and you have it ready for me to put the number, but the description has to be perfect. This is gonna be Nico's project to write all these descriptions properly using the previous ones to. So I gotta train that, but I'm gonna give them also a default list of descriptions that we use on a regular basis that are professionally put together with material breakdown and all, and then the client gets something more because again, this is where the value is. The client is like, okay, this is what I'm buying. They understand me. See here, I don't have any wording that of what Junior told my team. It would be nice if he called the parking lot, and then I would put the parking lot fence replacement, and they get that. We're working on that. So that was that quote. Let's stop here. Let's stop